So if you thought April was a huge month, this month got a little out of hand as well. However, I found a lot of stuff for a little, which I was very surprised by. A lot of cool stuff too. But as always, we are going to start off with the Blu-rays, and there are a ton of them. Up first, we do have the new releases. Excuse me, I'm burping. I do not know why. We have the Blu-ray, damn it, excuse me, DVD digital code combo pack of The Batman, the Target exclusive that came with another featurette. Love this movie. I saw this twice in theaters. It is an amazing movie. Probably the best Batman movie to date. I know a lot of people love The Dark Knight and everything, and that's a hard act to follow, but this did really, really well. Lots of cool special features. I loved the featurette on the car chase scene with the Penguin. Awesome, awesome. And for those curious who don't have the Target edition, underneath is just the regular Blu-ray cover art. Also, release Batgirl. You know what I'm talking about. Then, oh, I am so excited for this. We have the Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of X. This movie I loved. I saw this in theaters, loved it, and then watched it again, loved it more. I was disappointed because when I saw this in theaters right after the movie, they played a teaser trailer for the prequel film that they had shot alongside this called Pearl. That wasn't included anywhere on this release. However, when they released the teaser trailer, it was on YouTube a couple weeks ago. It was pretty much what I had seen in theaters, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, this is one of the best horror movies of the year, bar none. I absolutely loved this. If you follow me on Apple Music, I actually created a playlist of music from the movie because how dare they not release a soundtrack to this? Especially when you have Brittany Snow performing a cover of Fleetwood Mac's Landslide. That's, just come on. Put out a soundtrack, 824. You can do it. And not a score soundtrack, an actual musical soundtrack. Fantastic movie. Then, if you see this on the shelves, pick it up and watch it. I'm telling you, it's really good. This is the Blu-ray digital code combo pack of The Devil You Know. I really enjoyed this. This is from Lionsgate. This is a movie all about Omar Epps. He plays this like sort of reformed criminal. He didn't do anything really too out of line, but he still served time for doing something. And he's back home with his family, and he drives home his brother one night after his brother drinks too much, and he finds this book of baseball cards, and he goes, in his head, something is clicking because he recently heard that those cards were stolen from a home invasion that turned into a murder. And he thinks that his brother is involved some way, somehow. And I'm telling you, this is a really, really, really good movie. I enjoyed the absolute hell out of this. I think that this is very underrated. The only part I didn't care for was the ending. Without spoiling anything, it intentionally leaves things sort of open-ended for, I think, the kind of wrong reasons. It's trying to be a thought-provoking ending when in reality it's just like, it's not, you didn't really hit that mark. But this is really good. Michael Ealy plays this police detective who shows up throughout the story to kind of piece things together. Like I said, this is a really, really good movie. Definitely the most underrated movie of the year so far. I loved it. Then we have the Blu-ray of 9 Bullets. This was just okay. Basically, Lena Headey is a former assassin, somewhat, and she comes across this kid who is on the run. His family gets attacked one night, and Lena Headey basically takes care of the kid, while Sam Worthington's after her. It was just an okay movie. It was good for a one-time watch, but as an action fan, I was slightly disappointed with it. What I was not disappointed by, as a matter of fact, I was surprised by, was the Blu-ray digital code combo pack of Eraser Reborn. This is Warner Brothers' sequel to the 1996 Arnold Schwarzenegger film Eraser, which is a great movie. This was really, really good. I was very surprised by that. I thought it would be either decent or okay. I wasn't expecting it to be as, well, not as good, but at least entertaining enough to be considered a solid sequel. This is basically the same type of story as the first one. The Eraser program basically, how would I describe it? They're these assassins that, if you're in trouble, they basically erase your identity in the past, erase your past to protect your future. That's basically what it is. And it's a really, really good story for an action movie. And if you've seen the first movie, that's kind of what the second movie is as well. The action in this movie is really good. The acting is also really good. This legitimately surprised me. I really enjoyed this. If Warner Brothers decides to do another follow-up, I would be open to it, although I think just doing a one-and-done sequel is good enough. Kind of stop while you're ahead. Really, really interesting. I recommend that. Then we have the Blu-ray digital copy combo pack of Fortress, Sniper's Eye, one of the latest from Lionsgate and Grindstone Entertainment, also the sequel to December's Fortress. This was pretty decent, your typical Bruce Willis film. I have nothing more to say. Then we have the Blu-ray digital code combo pack of The Contractor. This I saw in theaters. This I really enjoyed, and this I would highly recommend. I actually I found a copy of it at Savers for $2.50, brand new factory seal. I was pissed. I'm actually gonna give this to a buddy of mine who's like into like tactical type thrillers like this. So that's cool. But yeah, The Contractor. This is a really good movie. Then the Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack collector's edition Blu-ray of The Northman. Really, really good movie. Very, very good Viking epic film. And the special features on this are well worth your time. I feel it's just a tad too long, but this is just a really, really awesome and cool, above all else, cool movie. Definitely the best film that Robert Eggers has done so far. I liked The Witch, but I wasn't in love with it, and I hated The Lighthouse. The Lighthouse is terrible. This, on the other hand, is really awesome. Highly recommend that one. Saw that in theaters as well. I can't remember if I said that. Saw this in theaters as well. This is the Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of Ambulance, the collector's edition. One of my favorite films of the year so far. I absolutely loved the shit out of this. Great story. This movie ramped up my anxiety to shit like no end. It was really cool. I loved this. The special features on here are actually really entertaining to watch. If you have not seen this, you're in for a treat. I would highly recommend this. Because once the chase starts, it does not stop until the end of the movie. And it is really, really cool. It's intense. It was very intense. And also, so awesome that they used the song Sailing by Christopher Cross in here. Then we have the Blu-ray digital code combo pack of Father Stu. Saw this in theaters as well. This was a really, really good movie. Very inspirational. Different religious type film because, and I say different because it is rated R because they do drop a lot of F-bombs in here. But I even have a picture that I took when this movie was in theaters. One of my theaters hung up a poster. Only theater that I saw do that, by the way. it was sent to them by the studio that said, you know, even though the movie is rated R for language throughout, it still has a positive and uplifting message. And if you're a person of faith and you're questioning the R rating, just kind of go in and accept it and pay attention more to the story than to the language. So that I thought was awesome. Really, really good movie. It's Morbin time, the Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of Morbius, the movie that everybody made fun of this year. I actually had somebody ask me, because the whole point of It's Morbin time was to trick people who had not seen the film into thinking that that was Morbius's catchphrase. And I actually had someone ask me, does he actually say It's Morbin time in the movie? And I said no. And the reason why I said no immediately is because if I were to show him the fake videos of people which they're really good, by the way, of people who are like, look, there's proof, he would automatically go, that's fake. This movie was okay. I got it just because I want to have a complete Marvel and DC collection. The special features on here aren't too bad, although there is one where they do there is a featurette on here where they show clips from like Jared Leto going on like an international press tour for the movie, and he is so awkward throughout that entire featurette. It is painful to watch. It is about as awkward as the final film. But yes, it is Morbin time. Morbius is definitely one of the movies ever made. Then this, I'm telling you, A24 is knocking it out of the frickin' park this year. I absolutely love them this year. This is the Blu-ray digital code combo pack of After Yang. This did not get a theatrical release from what I'm told. This was, I believe, shown in art house theaters, and then it debuted, was it Showtime or Apple TV Plus? It doesn't matter because it's on Blu-ray now. So I did not see this in theaters, unlike X and Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, which I've seen twice, or I saw twice. Marcel the Shell is the absolute best film of the year, bar none, and it's going to be very hard for it to be topped. Everything Everywhere All at Once and Men, I didn't see this in theaters, but I'd heard really great things about it. This was really, really an existential experience watching this, and I'm not trying to sound like a film bro because it's an A24 movie. I detest film bros. I don't like them. It's A24. You gotta love it. No, I don't. This was really great though. Colin Farrell basically plays, who's been having a banner year, by the way. He was in The Batman, and he was just in 13 Lives, which is the Ron Howard film about the Thailand cave rescue. Really good movie. Highly recommend that. I watched that and Prey last night. Prey was really good. Anyway, that's my tangent. Colin Farrell is the leader of this family. You got him, his wife, and his human daughter, and their android brother. And basically, the android brother is kind of experiencing some malfunctions. And this is something that they knew was going to happen, but they just got too caught up with life to kind of prepare for this to happen. So they're trying to figure out if life is going to be normal after Yang, the android, is irreparable or not. This is a really great movie. It's very thought-provoking. It's very quiet. Which I really appreciated. This is a must-see movie. Highly recommend this. Really, really dug it. Even the only special feature on here, which is about a half hour long, the end is the beginning. Really good EPK on the film. Then we have the Blu-ray digital code combo pack of Escape the Field. This is from Lionsgate and Ingenious Films. And I gotta tell you, this was just okay. I am not recommending this. Maybe for a one-time watch, because without credits, it's pretty much 81 minutes. This movie wants to be escape room, and the Hunger Games combined. The problem is it ends on an open note and it does not answer a single question raised throughout the entire movie. And that's a problem because there are certain things that are brought up throughout this movie that you are just supposed to accept that it's there, never explained. Even the ending just seems like a giant middle finger. But basically what's happened is that there are these people, they wake up in this field, they have to figure out a way to find their way out of it. You know, really disappointed by this. The first half is actually really entertaining, but the second half is where things kind of fall apart. This should have been so much better. It was okay. And then finally, for the new releases this month, we have the Blu-ray DVD Digital Code Combo Pack Collector's Edition of The Bad Guys. Target exclusive with the art of The Bad Guys gallery book. I love it when they do these art books because it really shows, like, look at that. Like, all the concept art and everything. Really, really cool. I love it. Anyway, this was a really good movie. I actually did not know this was based on a book series until after the movie had come out. But this is a really good... I think they're talking about already doing a sequel to this, and I would be very up for it. Very entertaining movie about this gang of criminals who want to go good, and all the wackiness and hijinks that ensue with that. Really funny, too. This movie has a terrific voice cast. Sam Rockwell, Craig Robinson, Awkwafina, Anthony Ramos, Mark Maron, Zazie Beetz is in this as well. Really, really great movie, and some great extras on this too. Really, really cool. I loved this, and I would recommend it. But we got a lot more Blu-rays to talk about. A lot more. So I'm going to show this just because, why not? This is the 5-film Blu-ray box set of the Phantasm collection, all 5 of them, from Walmart. Phantasm, Phantasm 2, Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead, Phantasm 4, Oblivion, and Phantasm 5, Ravager. All 5 of them, excuse me, they're all on their own disc, by the way. They're stacked, but they're all on their own disc. Was hoping for a set like this to come out, and it did. And it was for a really good price. I think it's $29.99 for the whole set. Really good price. I have not seen any of these, but I actually am going to sit down and watch them for the Halloween season. Then these next 6 titles I got from a pawn shop. 75 cents per Blu-ray, which is really cool. I grabbed All the Boys Love Mandy Lane, which I know, Amber Heard, we're not the biggest fan of her right now, but this is a really good movie, and it's kind of hard to find on Blu-ray or physical media right now, so. Mama, it says it's the combo pack, it's just the Blu-ray. For 75 cents, I was not going to complain. Good movie, by the way. The Blu-ray DVD digital HD combo pack of The Gunman, a movie that I really liked. I saw this in theaters. I just, for some reason, do not have a copy of this. I don't have a copy of this, right? If I do, I'm going to be so pissed. I don't, do I? Now I gotta look. Hold on, guys. You get to watch me sort of twist and turn here. Good, Bad, the Ugly. The Guest. No, I do not have it. Or do I? Darn it. Now I gotta move this shelf just a little bit. No, I don't. Okay, good. Sorry about that. Okay, that was fun. Just for this cover I have seen over and over again, so I just thought I owned it. Sorry about that. By the Gun, some movie that's got Leighton Meester in it. I don't know, 75 cents, I wasn't going to complain. And then A double feature set of Mercury Rising and The Jackal. I have both of these on DVD. Wanted to upgrade those. And then Final Destination 5. I now have all 5 of the films. And what's really cool about this is that my copy comes with a Blu-ray of Final Destination 5 and a DVD of Open Season 3. I didn't even notice that until I got home. I literally just opened it up. I saw that it had the Blu-ray in it, and I was like, okay, I'm good to go. Totally didn't even realize that there was a DVD copy of Open Season 3 in there. Live and learn. And then this next one, I ironically did not get at a pawn shop. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Pawn Shop Chronicles. An ensemble film with Brendan Fraser, Paul Walker, Thomas Jane, Elijah Wood, Vincent D'Onofrio, Norman Reedus, Matt Dillon, and Lucas Haas. Really great movie. I have seen this. This was, sadly, the final film that was released during Paul Walker's lifetime. A couple of his other movies came after he had passed away. But this is a really good movie. Very weird, but really good. Now, the rest of the Blu-rays, I believe I got from the good old $1.25 tree, if I'm correct. The answer is yes. So far. Yes. Okay, so ready? 10,000 Saints. This has Ethan Hawke and Haley Steinfeld. Love that. And Emile Hirsch. Another Wolf Cop. Didn't have this. I don't have the first one now, so I'm on the lookout for that. The Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Big Fish and Begonia. I picked this up on DVD from a Dollar Tree about a month or two ago, so now upgrading to Blu-ray. This I was happy about because I saw this in theaters and I really loved it. The Blu-ray digital code combo pack of Brian Banks is a really good movie. Friday Night Lights. The Blu-ray digital HD combo pack of Hardcore Henry. Great movie. The Blu-ray DVD digital HD combo pack of Hillsong Let Hope Rise. A really good documentary. I Kill Giants. Monster Party, upgrading this to Blu-ray. I bought this on DVD as a placeholder. Now, I have the Blu-ray. Puppet Master, The Littlest Reich. Never got this on DVD, but glad I waited because it was on Blu-ray. Sweet. I don't know how many gosh dang Puppet Masters they've done now. The Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Red Sonja, Queen of Plagues. Satanic Panic. Upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, awesome. I know it says this. When Walmart sold this, they're like, we can't have it say satanic. That's okay though. It's going under S. For shut up. The opening act. The Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack of The Stray. I hear that this is not a good movie, but we'll see. I hear this is a terrible movie. This is To Save a Life. The Blu-ray DVD combo pack of The Legend of Tamiris. It's from Well Go USA, so we will see. The Blu-ray DVD combo pack of In a Better World. Cuban Fury. This I have seen. It's been a long time, though, and I remember it being pretty good. And finally, the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of The Last Train with Lou Diamond Phillips. So that was just the Blu-rays. Now, very quickly, we'll do the CDs. We have Elvis 30 #1 hits. I found this right after the movie, and I was like, yes, please. Loved the movie. As far as Elvis as an artist is concerned, if I want a CD in my collection of his, I just want like a greatest hits type album. And that's what this is. So, really cool. I'll put those there. Then we have the self-titled album by Miracle. When it comes to collecting rap albums, I just pick them up just to get them when they're super cheap, because you never know. Now for the soundtracks. We have 13 going on 30. The Osbournes, really, really cool. Brown Sugar, fantastic movie. I actually watched this for the first time this month. Really great movie. Excuse me. That was a good one. By the way, the Osbournes, look up on YouTube Who Pissed on My Carpet from the Osbournes. The funniest moment from a TV show I've ever... I remember when I first watched that, I rewound it 50 times. I was dying. I was laughing so hard. He's calling his dog terrorists and everything. The soundtrack to Higher Learning. The soundtrack to It Could Happen to You. And the soundtrack to Bully. So, that was that. Let's do DVDs, because there are a lot of those. Alright, so we will go as quickly as I can with these. So on to the first pile. We do have some Dollar Tree stuff here. They're just kind of mixed in throughout. We have Breakin' and Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. I have seen so many copies of Breakin' 2, I didn't want to pick it up until I found the first one. Now I did. Isn't that a match made in heaven? This Pearl Harbor 40 documentary set from Echo Bridge, because I figured why not. Wonder Falls, the complete viewer collection. This is a TV series. This is a complete series. I've never heard of this, but I looked it up. It got really good reviews, so I don't know. It's 13 episodes long. And, oh, wow, this was really shoehorned off the air. All 13 episodes, including 9 that never aired. That's pretty bad. Hopefully, it's a good show. Castle in the Sky, which actually my copy came with the first disc of Howl's Moving Castle as well, which is really interesting. Yes, still trying to pick up some anime. Faith Like Potatoes. A friend of mine keeps telling me to watch this. That's those Saber sticker residues. Miracle Dogs with Josh Hutcherson and Stacy Keach. I picked this up because this was filmed in Cleveland back in 2002. There's even a featurette that says, "Visit the Cleveland Clinic." Passengers. I hear that this is a great movie with Anne Hathaway. Eight Below with Paul Walker. Great movie. Lost Souls. This is hard to find, so glad to find that. Boa versus Python. The Bridge on the River Kwai. Rope. Thunderheart, an upgrade from a VHS copy. Jesus Christ Superstar. Undefeated. Stakeout and Another Stakeout double feature. The Rats. The unrated director's cut of Alone in the Dark. I have been actually on the search for this cut of the movie for a long time. And now it's here. Gabriel Iglesias, I'm Not Fat, I'm Fluffy. Great stand-up special. Saturday Night Live, The Best of John Belushi. Saturday Night Live, Live from New York, the first 5 years. Truth and Redemption, this is a 5-film set from Maverick. The Next Day, King of the Game, Champion Road, Arena, The Lies We Tell But the Secrets We Keep, and Jury of Our Peers. Boys of Somerville, John Oliver, Terrifying Times. A bunch more. Seasons 1, 2, and 3, because they were cheap, of Mind of Mencia. Thief, rest in peace, James Caan. I have the weirdest luck. I picked this up like a day before he died. So, rest in peace. You were a phenomenal actor. This that I was looking for a while, as well as Pinocchio's Revenge. I've been looking for that for a little while. The Best of Trading Spaces. Frickin' Sabers. Delgo, one of the biggest box office flops. This is really interesting. This is the Wizard of Oz collection. This comes with 4 silent films. The Patchwork Girl of Oz, His Majesty the Scarecrow of Oz, and The Magic Cloak of Oz. Those were all from 1914. And then The Wizard of Oz released in 1925. The thing about this is, I popped this in. First of all, they're all on one disc, which, I mean, is fine. They're silent films, so the quality is not going to be that great to begin with. There is no movie selection feature on this. There is a chapter selection, but it doesn't tell you for what movie. So you can play all for 4 hours and 18 minutes, or you can just take your luck and hope that the chapter you pick is the movie you want. Moonstruck, Black Mask 2, City of Masks, Crank Yankers Season 2, Volume 1, The Comedy Central Roast of Flavor Flav, Dennis Leary and William Shatner. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Dave Attell's Insomniac Tour Uncensored. I'm going to get covered up. Fortress. The Full Monty. This looks amazingly cheesy. The Demolitionist. Pool Hall Junkies, which I'm hearing is out of print. Found a copy of it. Then some Dollar Tree stuff. We have Urban Legends, the popular TV series, hosted by Natasha Henstridge. Trumbo. 3 Identical Strangers. Saw this in theaters when it came out. Awesome documentary. The Favorite. Oh, yes, I saved it. Okay, perfect. There's going to be a lot of moving around here. I do apologize. But perfect. Something's Gonna Live. Conversations with 6 great Hollywood cinema artists. The Roger Corman Drive-In Collection. This comes with Beast from Haunted Cave, The Wild Ride, The Fast and the Furious, T-Bird Gang, and High School Big Shot. Pawn Sacrifice. Emmanuel, I've actually been wanting to see this. I hear this is really, really good. El Cantante with Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony. Courting Mom and Dad. Classic Slasher Collection. This comes with Don't Look in the Basement, Scream Bloody Murder, Silent Night Bloody Night, The Hatchet Murders, and The Severed Arm. Bronx SIU Special Investigations Unit Season 1. I don't know, that looked pretty interesting. Blackwoods from Uwe Boll. Been looking for this, so yes. Antisocial Behavior, An Interview with God, American Zombieland, and American Outlaws. Isn't that fun? That is fun. Alrighty. Some more DVDs, because holy shit. Oh, some more Dollar Tree stuff. Faith of Our Fathers. I don't remember that being very good. Wish for Christmas. I didn't know this was a PureFlix movie. This has Leanne Baker and Bill Engvall in it. That's got to be a 10 out of 10. Dead Mine. Dante's Peak. The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. Attack Force Z. Taking a Chance. Monster. Under Suspicion. The Cell, that's an upgrade from VHS. The director's cut of Das Boot. I made a mistake. I meant to get the uncut version of this. I thought that was this. It is not. The Gospel. Isn't She Great? Bulworth, a movie I've been looking for a while. Again, Savers. Cadence. The Spirit of St. Louis. Gandhi. Saturday Night Live, The Best of Phil Hartman. I want to say for the next few titles, I went to a flea market and this guy had a bunch of titles, and I picked up 23 of them, and overall I paid $4 for them. So we have House with Michael Madsen and Bill Moseley. 100 Million BC from the Asylum. Shiver, which unfortunately I can't open, and it's not the guy's fault, and it's not Mark's fault either, which he got it from. It's Hollywood's Video's fault. Sometimes when they send out their stock, they keep the security tag on it, so I'm going to actually have to break this case, and I'm going to have to get a replacement case for it in order to watch the movie. But Stiletto, Iowa, Masters of Horror double feature, Dreams in the Witch House by Stuart Gordon and Cigarette Burns by John Carpenter. The Day the World Ended. The Dawn, this is from Maverick Entertainment. Shadow of the Wraith. Breaking Dawn. The Devil's Chair, awesome, I've been looking for that for a while. The Tattooist. Room 205. The Terrorist Next Door, that sounds like a family fun movie. Chill. Red Ridge. The Covenant, Brotherhood of Evil, this has Edward Furlong and Michael Madsen in it. The Fangleys from the Asylum. Savage Island. Corpses Are Forever, also from the Asylum. BOA, New York City Horror Film Festival. That I thought was pretty interesting to pick up. And finally, the unrated cut of American Haunting. So that was really cool to come across. Also the only things I bought at the flea market, so really cool. B-Monkey. I got that to upgrade a VHS copy, which you guys will see in a little bit. Seasons 1 and 2 of Punk'd. The Rugrats Trilogy Collection. This comes with the Rugrats movie, Rugrats in Paris the movie, and Rugrats Go Wild. Addiction, the documentary and the series from HBO. Another documentary, The N-Word. That didn't actually have the N-word on. Okay, good. I got scared for a minute. I was like, I hope that didn't have the N-word on the cover. The chapter titles do, though. I won't share them, but they're crazy. John Panette, I'm Starvin', rest in peace. He was a terrific comedian. Cinemania. Gone. Season of the Hunted. Never Talk to Strangers with Rebecca De Mornay and Antonio Banderas. Jesus of Nazareth. The Sinister Saga of Making the Stuntman. That's a documentary about the making of that movie. The Ghost Maker. Deal. Alright. Now, I'm going to do this as best as I can, he said while shaking the camera. Just give me 1 second, guys. This is like Tetris. Do 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 do. All right, perfect. Volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4, aka seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of Seinfeld. Found these for stupid cheap at Savers. Now I just need the rest of the series, which is seasons 6, 7, 8, and 9, and I'll have the complete series. The Western Classics Collection from Warner Brothers. This comes with Escape from Fort Bravo, Many Rivers to Cross, Cimarron, The Law in Jake Wade, Saddle the Wind, and The Stalking Moon. Those DVDs I'll save for last. I said to myself and no one else. Night of the Living Dead 3D, which, hell yeah, comes with its 3D glasses. Fastlane, an Asylum title. Don't Go in the House, I've been looking for that one. Jupiter Love, a road rage romance that looks absolutely weird. Johnny Handsome with Mickey Rourke. Tommy the Movie. The Initiation of Sarah, which is from 2006 and has Tessa Thompson in it, as well as Jennifer Tilly. Kick to the Head. Never Get Out of the Boat. The remake to Night of the Demons, awesome. Cat Williams Live, I do enjoy Cat Williams. Standing in the Shadows of Motown. Lust, Caution. The Danielle Steele 4-movie collection. This comes with Palomino, Secrets, Star, and The Promise. Some more Paul Walker here. Pleasantville. And then Bobby Z, which I have not seen this, but I read the book by Don Winslow. And it was a really good book. It's called The Life and Death of Bobby Z. Patch Adams and What Dreams May Come. Come on. Some Bollywood titles here. We have La Salam, Pita, and then this I wanted to get because I actually recently had stumbled across an article about it, Kante. Now, you do see the region coding here. I thought, well, I'm going to put it in the DVD player and try my luck. This is either this is a region-free DVD. This is not a bootleg. This is not a bootleg. Although the picture quality kind of makes it look like a bootleg. But it is a region. It's playable in my player, so. Teeth. Found this. That's one of the Dimension Extreme titles I needed. A Dirty Carnival. Strays. Gun Shy. Scanners. And then for the DVDs, we have Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, 20 years later, and Halloween Resurrection. I've been looking for it for the last month. I now am on the hunt for a DVD copy of Halloween 5. I found all of these for extremely cheap. The most I paid was $8 for Curse of Michael Myers. These do not go for that cheap. So, awesome. So those were the DVDs that I now have to struggle to put back. Awesome. So this is what I'm going to do. Boom. 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 All right, so now on to the VHSs. We have 2 clamshells, the Rugrats movie and Rugrats in Paris, and yes, they are the orange cassettes, for those of you that were curious. Then a bunch of cool stuff. Curse of the Blair Witch, the uncensored investigation that takes over where the project left off. A Return to Salem's Lot, really cool. Wishmaster, have this on DVD, but any horror for very cheap on VHS I do like to grab. A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. Unfortunately, this is not the unrated version, but still really cool to grab that. Mirage, The Fear, Life Force, Drive with Mark Dacascos. This one I've been looking for a while. Class, the tagline got me on this one. The good news is Jonathan's having his first affair. The bad news is she's his roommate's mother. Black Moon Rising. Code Hunter with Coolio and Tone Loc. Nightmare at Noon. This I picked up for collecting purposes. Kickboxer 2. Have this on DVD, but that's really cool. Then we have some sing-along songs. We have Let's Go to the Circus. Camp Out at Walt Disney World, which I used to have, now I have again. And then Zippity Doo Dah, which is the only time you're ever going to see a North American home release of anything Song of the South related. Disney should just own up and frickin' release that movie. I don't know why they really love to pretend that movie doesn't exist. Romeo is Bleeding, which, as the owner of the movie wrote, good movie, weird. The New Adventures of Spin and Marty. Clifford. I hear that this is a horrible movie, but I wanted to check this one out. Whacked. Bad City Blues, my first Asylum title on VHS. That's really cool. Some more Bollywood with Virasat. Holy Smokes. Or Holy Smoke, excuse me. Mean Guns, which is from the same owner because he wrote Bad Movie. I don't care, it looks cool. Some more Bollywood with Boot Polish. Ramayan. It says Volume 8. I don't know what that means. Faith, George Michael, hell yes. Rest in peace. Lantana? I believe that's how you pronounce it. The Evil That Men Do with Charles Bronson. Physical Evidence with Burt Reynolds and Teresa Russell. A suspect, his lawyer. Between the evidence and the passion lies innocence or guilt. Bestseller with James Woods and Brian Dennehy. Bee Monkey. I picked this up on tape before the DVD. And finally, Star Maker release, Death Before Dishonor. They attacked his embassy, kidnapped his commanding officer, and assassinated his men. Now he must take foreign policy into his own hands. That's a hell yeah if I ever heard one. This looks so great. Can't wait to watch that. We are going to finish off with books, and then I am done. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Overwhelming. So for the novels, we have Executive Suite by Cameron Hawley. Murder in Paradise by James Patterson. This is 3 stories. The Lawyer Lifeguard, The Doctor's Plot, and The Shut-In. 70 Sutton Place by Joseph DeMona. Some Stephen King, a very beat-up copy of The Wastelands, The Dark Tower 3. Lifeguard by James Patterson and Andrew Gross. The Black Marble by Joseph Wambach. The Eyes of the Dragon by Stephen King. Secret Admirer by Patricia McDonald. Some David Baldacci with Split Second. More Stephen King with Dolores Claiborne, and even more with The Shining. This is actually kind of cool. This is the movie tie-in edition that has like photographs of the movie on the inside. Here's Johnny. Really, really cool. Love that. Wild Justice by Philip Margolin. The novelization of The Fugitive by J.M. Dillard. All Fall Down by Zachary Allen Fox. Blood Pact by Tanya Huff. I was pissed because I didn't know that this is the 4th in a series. But still, the cover art's really cool. Then some comic strip compilations, some Peanuts. We have Let's Face It, Charlie Brown. Here Comes Charlie Brown. Very Funny Charlie Brown, and It's For You, Snoopy. These are all by Charles M. Schultz. These are comic strips strung together to actually make a story. Really cool. Some John Grisham with The Brethren. Come on, you MFing. There we go. Judge and Jury by James Patterson and Andrew Gross. Don't Blink by James Patterson and Howard Ruffin. Unsolved by James Patterson and David Ellis. The Chef by James Patterson and Max DiLallo. Total Power by Vince, well, technically by Vince Flynn. This is actually by Kyle Mills. If you heard that crack, that was my foot. The Survivor by Kyle Mills. The Forgotten by David Baldacci. Grunts by Mary Gentle. Act of Treason by Vince Flynn. The Meg by Steve Alten. This is the expanded edition that actually incorporates the novelization Meg Origins. So that's really cool. Yes. A couple more novels here. Simple Genius by David Baldacci. Memorial Day by Vince Flynn. There we go. And then Divine Justice and True Blue, both by David Baldacci. All right, so I gotta move some ish around. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. So, go like that, and that. Bada, bada bing. So then we have Fiasco, A History of Hollywood's Iconic Flops. This was published in 2002, I believe, right? Had to have been. 2006. So I'm surprised it doesn't cover some other ones. But we go through Cleopatra, The Chase, Paint Your Wagon, The Wild Party, Popeye, The Cotton Club, Shanghai Surprise, Ishtar, Last Action Hero, Cutthroat Island, Showgirls, Waterworld, The Postman, Battlefield Earth, and Town and Country. Really, really cool. These are both by the same people, but we have 5 very good reasons to punch a dolphin in the mouth and very other useful guides, and how to tell if your cat is plotting to kill you. These are great. These are just like F-all books. This is a pie chart of when your cat likes to sprint at high speeds. The green represents when they're in a hurry. The blue is when you shout his or her name, and the red is at 3:37 a.m. when a Formula One racetrack magically appears around the size of your bed. Oh. Let's see. How to pet a kitty. The kitty decides when it's petting time. Do not pet the kitty like this, it is wrong. This is also wrong. If the kitty purrs, you are doing a satisfactory job. If the kitty dozes off, you are doing an excellent job. If the kitty is staring at you with their ears pointed backwards, you are doing an unsatisfactory job. If the kitty exposes their belly, it is an invitation for a tummy rub. Do not turn this invitation down. It has been said that petting the tummy of a kitty is like frolicking in the back hair of an angel. An exposed belly, however, can also mean the kitty wants to ensnare you into a whiskered bear trap, composed of claws, teeth, and agony. The trick is to look into their eyes first. What do you see? Empathy or murder? Biting and clawing is a form of love mauling. The more pain they deal out, the more they are trying to tell you that they love you. Do not prematurely end the petting session. If you do, your kitty will log the time and make up the deficit later. This I'm not going to go into, but how to tell if your cat is a raging homosexual. Some very good examples of this. Oh yeah, this is great. I'll read one in here. 7 reasons to keep your Tyrannosaur off crack cocaine. He won't be able to sit through a long movie. Afternoon walks in the park can be difficult. He won't appreciate fine art. It'll worsen his paranoia about an impending ice age. In order to burn off excess energy, he'll go run around in places he doesn't belong. Potty training a cracked out dinosaur is extremely hard, and he won't open up at group therapy. So those are great. Funny Man, Mel Brooks, by Mel Brooks with Patrick McGilligan. The Juliet Society by Sasha Grey. I know who Sasha Grey is. I didn't realize she wrote novels. So here is the plot for this. Before we go any further, let's get this out of the way. I want you to do 3 things for me. 1, Don't be offended or do not be offended by anything you read beyond this point. 2. Leave your inhibitions at the door, which is the tagline for Showgirls. And 3, most important, everything you see and hear from now on must remain between us. Catherine, a film student whose sexuality has been recently stirred, finds herself drawn into a secret club where the world's most powerful people meet to explore their deepest, often darkest sexual fantasies. But even as these new experiences open intense new pleasures for Catherine, they also threaten everything she holds dear. Let Sasha Grey take you inside a private, high-profile sex society where anything and everything can happen. This is going to be trash. Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick. I already have this in the hardcover edition. I did not have the paperback, though, and I found it pretty cheap, so pretty cool. American Gangster, the great book, by the way. The Bloody Story of the Gangs of Harlem, from the 107th Street Gang to Frank Superfly Lucas. A true crime book, Fatal Embrace, the inside story of the Thomas Capano and Anne-Marie Fahey murder case. And The Sundance Kids, How the Mavericks Took Back Hollywood by James Mottram. This is cool. That's Pulp Fiction, Lost in Translation, Election, Fight Club, Eternal Sunshine, Reservoir Dogs, The Usual Suspects, all that hot stuff. Finally, I will go through a speed run of the true crime books that I picked up, because I actually surprisingly picked up a great deal. One Breath Away, The Hiccup Girl, From Media Darling to Convicted Killer by M. William Phelps. I'll Be Watching You by M. William Phelps. Where Monsters Hide, Sex, Murder, and Madness in the Midwest by M. William Phelps. Before He Wakes by Jeffrey Bledsoe. A Deadly Affair by Tom Henderson. Love's Blood by Clark Howard. This sounds really interesting. All American Murder by James Patterson with Alex Abramovich and Mike Harvey. This is about the rise and fall of Aaron Hernandez. Murder of Innocence. This is 2 stories. Murder of Innocence and A Murderous Affair by James Patterson. X-Rated, The Mitchell Brothers, A True Story of Sex, Money, and Death. Property of the Folsom Wolf. Oh, that's by David Macomber. This is by Don Lasseter. The Shocking True Story of Deviant Biker Couple Cynthia Kaufman and Greg Marlowe and their California Spree of Torture and Murder. That actually sounds a little like Natural Born Killers to me. Lethal Guardian by M. William Phelps. This I've read, and I wanted to get it in paperback because it is a great story, or a great book. The Perfect Father by John Glatt, the true story of Chris Watts, his all-American family, and a shocking murder. Just a case that captivates me. Smoke, Mirrors, and Murder and Other True Cases, Anne Rule's Crime Files, Volume 12. Kiss Me, Kill Me, and Other True Cases, Anne Rule's Crime Files, Volume 9. Volume 4, In the Name of Love and Other True Cases. If I Can't Have You, Susan Powell, Her Mysterious Disappearance and the Murder of Her Children by Greg Olson and Rebecca Morris. Death Cruise by Don Davis. Hollywood Kryptonite by Sam Kashner and Nancy Schoenberger. Accident, Suicide, or Cold-Blooded Murder, The Truth About the Death of TV Superman. This is about George Reeves. That's really interesting. If You Only Knew by M. William Phelps. Tough Guy, The True Story of Crazy Eddie Maloney by Eddie Maloney and William Hoffman. This is the only man to fight the mob and the FBI and live to talk about it. Dance of Death by Dale Hudson. It sounds like an interesting story, but it has a very typical tagline. She wanted it all and nothing would stop her. Not even murder. Lost and Found by John Glatt, the true story of J.C. Lee Duggard and the abduction that shocked the world. And I got this because I heard this is actually really good. It's a thick boy, it's 800 pages, but it's Red Rum the Innocent by Kirk Macon, the murder of Christine Jessup, and the controversial conviction of her next-door neighbor, Guy Paul Morin. August, I'm going to tell you, is going to be a lot more toned down. So thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.